computer. Hello, warm welcome, Tanya.
Hi, Luchana.
Good to see you. Good to have you here.
Yeah, no, it's good to be here.
Yeah. We've known each other from Liberation Unleashed Forum. Probably this is our first opportunity to speak like that, although we've seen each other on some of our meetings, probably. Yeah, I think you came on some of our meetings. You were visiting from time to time. Yeah, but this is the first time we are doing something like that. Thank you for willingness and openness to explore together and to be willing to show that to the other friends, other folks. So let me start by asking you, when I posted a request that when I posted in this group that I am offering something like that, what was that which brought you here? Can you share a little bit more about that? What was that impulse which pulled you to reach out? Maybe we can start from here.
Yeah. I just really resonate a lot with your videos on YouTube and just like what you share. Yeah. I just really something just pulls me, and it's just a big without words, like a big like yes, like oh, like that's that's what's experienced here. It seems like, I don't know if it's right to say it, but it seems like there's been like some sort of shift here, like more so than when I went through the forum, actually, because to be honest, I don't know if there really was a seeing through the me at that stage. Like I've been guided a few times, actually. So, but I've just been just pulled to look. Just I actually bought Christiane Michelberger's book, Finding Awakening, the other day, because I tried to go through a couple of rounds on desire and ill will, fetters 4 and 5, with her. Be a few years ago now, and it's just seemed quite sticky, like something like just like the thought patterns were just like stuck, like really not stuck. I'm not very explaining this very well. I haven't actually really spoken to anyone about this, actually.
Yeah, so lovely that you can share now. And I'm curious, can you say something more about that stickiness? How does stickiness feels? Where exactly, let's say in the system, it feels where, and how it is experienced? Is like what is the stickiness about?
It's sort of been, it's been more the sensation level, like just like an anxiety sort of like feeling, to put a label on it. And it's just like a fear of something bad is going to happen, like it's not safe to let go, but like who's who's letting go, like who's there's no one in control, but there's just sort of still been sort of a bit of bit of fear. Yeah, a lot of fear and some
Oh,
a while back.
okay. Okay. So anxiety and this feeling of fear, they are in a way mixed. You cannot say this is anxiety, this is fear. Like they go together. And if you drop into that feeling of anxiety and something bad is going to, like something like that, can you stay a little bit with that feeling and even ask that feeling what that feeling would say if it has a voice, if it can speak, what would it say? It could be one word, two words, or something like.
The first word that comes.
The most important is also, is that feeling present at the moment? So we can have a look at something which is present at the moment. So if it is not, we can have a look at something which is present at the moment. But if you take a closer look, pay attention to that feeling of anxiety or something bad is going to happen, what would it say if it has a voice?
Just that, like, so it's just a feeling of like being like overwhelmed, like totally out of control and chaotic, and it's just it's like really doom and gloom, like like not the end of the world, but just something that just it's like there's something to be to run away from, like just want to just get away from that feeling.
Yeah, it's very common. This is very
get
common.
rid of it.
Yeah, this is very common. Invitation here is, so usually we resist what is not pleasant to feel here. Like the resistance is huge. And the invitation now is just to have a curious look, closer, curious look at that feeling of anxiety or mixed with fear and see what's really there. And also, the raw sensation itself, does it suggest anything? Does it suggest a danger or something? Where comes the suggestion? Where comes from where the suggestion comes from for something bad or yeah, when you pay very close attention, like curiously, without trying to get rid of that sensation, without trying to do anything, without trying to change, just curiously let the attention goes there into this.
Yeah.
What's happening? Can you notice the aliveness there? There is aliveness.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And this aliveness, is there something bad in that aliveness? Really?
No.
Yeah, it's just an energy. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's just an energy. It wants to be felt.
Yeah.
If you ask that energy, yeah, go on, please.
No, I was just going to say, I notice when when it's just the energy's just being felt, it just sometimes it gets like right now, like I just like, because when it's like when you go to the force, so to speak, that's when like it starts to feel worse, like thoughts go round
exactly
and round and round, like when it's just
the invitation is just to absolutely ignore, like not ignore, but just for a while we are not interested in at all what's going on here. The whole attention, the curiosity and compassion towards that here, let it be there without any stories, because thoughts are feeding, they are emotionally charged and they are feeding the sensation, and there is no reality in thoughts. We all know that nothing is real in thoughts. Nothing bad is going to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow doesn't exist. There is no tomorrow. But
Yeah.
thoughts are constantly bringing that story here. Watch out, tomorrow, next week, next month, next life. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when we sink into what's here right now, we just notice what you did notice very well, that there is aliveness going on. This sensation is not wrong. There is nothing wrong with that. It's just aliveness. And if you ask that energy, that aliveness, oh, how do you want to move? How do you want to move?
Mm.
What what comes if you ask that?
Uh,
How it wants to move?
like the energy, like feels like it moves up, and it feels, yeah, like happy
Oh, yeah.
and peaceful and
Yeah,
joyful. It's
yeah,
just so beautiful. Like I can see it so beautiful where you are, and just the way the lights like shining is just like it's just been we went to a Lego show today, and I went when I went in there, and there was a lot of people, and it was just like, oh, it's just they're just all so beautiful, and they're
yeah,
just like perfect. I was just actually quite I was actually overwhelmed in a good way.
yeah, exactly. This is the same and like the same energy. There are no, so like the energy is just having so many different expressions and forms, but in its
Yeah,
essence, it's life.
yeah, yeah. I get it's like you are the life, like
Exactly.
like there's
Yeah,
not you and life.
yeah,
Yeah,
just life
yeah,
flowing as that, as everything.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
sorry.
basically, and basically all sensations, there is nothing wrong with any sensation, with anything that is experienced. The wrongness comes from here, from narrative, that this shouldn't be here, I shouldn't feel like that. And what can help in some situations is just s- to sink deeply into what's here. Not what thoughts are narrating about what's here, but what's really here. And it's just as
Yeah,
raw in the sensation in its rawness. It's just life, energy moving.
yeah. It's actually because we're in the car a bit more, because we had to travel to another city to go to this show, and I just sitting there in the car, because I wasn't driving, just sitting there in the car all that time, I found like thoughts about lots of things come up, and then there's light bulb moments, well, yeah, it is just energy. Like I noticed when you know like the stories, like the Chess the Thoughts is just like it's just a big long story that goes on, well, not all day, because it goes quite quiet. It just goes silent um a lot more now, but it's just like narrating the whole day. And it's just this energy, and then it's just it just goes off on a tangent.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, what else is there? Let's be even more curious. What else is here? And how this wants to move, how this wants to express, how it wants to play.
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid that, but unfortunately
Oh
it's
no,
unavoidable.
it's quite no, it's quite cool. That's
It's
what I was
very
meaning
strange.
about the light.
Okay, sorry.
um
Okay.
um
What else is here? Let's see. Is there something which is in the way of freedom, of freedom to be fully experienced, fully expressed, fully lived? What's in the way?
well, I don't know, because it doesn't seem like there's anything actually real in the way. It's just been a whole lot of ideas or
Yeah,
conditioning, and it has really seemed real, like just seemed real for
exactly.
such a long time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Conditioning is something which cannot be swept away once the illusion of the self is seen through. And this is one of the traps in which many of us fail. Like we fall there. We have this fancy belief, fancy expectation that once the illusion of the self or the illusion of separation is seen through, this will cut once and for all the conditioning, like all patterns, all programs, whatever is there. And of course, it's not true. But the fact that there is conditioning going on, it doesn't matter that there is someone conditioned. So this is the subtlety here. There is no one conditioned. From the beginning, there was no one conditioned, just conditioning playing. So what can be done in this case? Look curiously how conditioning is playing in our daily lives. Not to say there is no conditioning whatsoever. There is no one to be conditioned. Yeah, there is no one, but conditioning is there. It's still at place. And we all know that.
Yeah.
We can confirm that in our own experience.
Yes. Yeah, it's to do with the body. It's that's just been the hot topic, like since like this sort of seeking energy started. It's always been like about this body image, like an image, something that's not real, but this fantasy, this idea, and this idea of controlling an image.
Exactly.
Um,
What is the
yeah.
experience of a body right now in this very moment? How do you know that there is a body? What is the direct experience, actual experience of a body? When we close our eyes, what we can know? That there are sensations, and that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a body is an image, a label.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
That's yeah. You put it like it's quite simple. Actually, I was
it is.
actually
It
looking at
is.
this not so long ago. I don't know how you say his last name, but I don't know if you've heard of Angelo. I think it's
Angelo. Yeah,
Dilulu.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, he did a video on this exact topic recently. When was that? That was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday here. Oh, it's not important, but yeah. Anyway, and I followed along with his guidance on that video, and I you know, I don't even know what to say, because I was just so blown away, because I was like, wow, maybe there's actually not a body, like,
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Body is just a label, an image. a word we use to describe something.
Yeah. Like how, this, I think it's only the words that say, the thoughts that say, I am this body, I am contained. This is Tanya's body, and it must be like this or that, or else. I don't know. I don't know what bad thing's supposed to happen if it's not how the thoughts say that it should be. Like,
Yeah. Also, one of the beliefs is that the body is experiencing, that there is a body which is experiencing certain things, like experiences, feelings, emotions. But if we look closely, we can just notice, is it the body which experiencing, or the body, so-called body, is also experienced? Again, I'll say that again. Is it the body which is experiencing, or the body, so-called body, is also experienced? And if the body is also experienced, which is the case, by what the body is experienced then?
I was just quiet because I was just looking. No, the body's definitely, it's the body is experienced.
Yeah.
By what? Like,
yeah. Can that which is experiencing the body be found?
Wow.
Well, that could be. What is experiencing the body? Is there a what which is experiencing the body? Probably that's the better question.
Yeah,
because the very question implies that there is something which is experiencing the body. Obviously, there is nothing experiencing the body.
Yeah, that's why it's just it's just like a blank. Just experiencing.
Yes, just experience. Just experience without a subject.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I think that's why it's so hard to put it into words. Well, it is. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's just I find that I was just like, how do you explain something, something that's not a something without that doesn't have words.
Yeah,
it's not a thing.
The only way is to report or to speak from experience. When we speak from our direct experience, there is no way to go wrong, because there is nothing wrong here. And then words are coming, and this also happens. There is an unfolding of that. There is a deepening of that. The more you express, the more easier becomes. Easier in a way. There is no it's not difficult, but the more you speak, the more words are coming. It's like that. I don't know how to say it in other words. It's like that.
Yeah, no, that's good.
because you are speaking from experience, and there is no way to be wrong, because the experience here is totally valid. It's totally undeniably valid. You're just sharing the experience. That's why it is not something that I learn or you learn somewhere and then you start speaking about that. No, it's not something learned.
Yeah, I think that's a very important distinction, because there had been the idea, I'm going to watch this video, or I'm going to go to this meeting, and I'm going to learn, like, these, something from these pointers, and I'm going to get it, and that sort of old tape just keeps playing.
Exactly. Yeah. when it is experienced, it's going to be expressed in a certain way. There will be no repeating words of others, because from experience, words are coming to support the experience. These are not learned words. And also when we speak from experience, the resonance is felt. Words, they do not have so much meaning, like there is not so much meaning in that and importance, but something speaks beyond those, beyond words. And that is being heard and felt. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. That I actually noticed that while you were speaking just then. Yeah, that's what I'm drawn to. It's not the words.
Exactly.
It's it's the resonance. It's that sort of like energy. Like it's so I
Yes,
don't know how to put it
exactly. You are
into
doing great.
words, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, just something
Energy speaking.
really.
Energy speaking.
Yeah, energy speaking. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
There is something so yummy, so nice, so pleasant to stay like that and just to feel the resonance. And there is this like as if we known each other forever.
Yeah, well, it's just like to put it into words, it's like everyone that I meet is like there's no me, but like it feels like meeting myself, if that doesn't sound strange.
Sweet, so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
in when we are here like that, like everywhere we go, seemingly, and everything we do, we just meet ourselves constantly. This is
yeah.
just making love with yourself all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the way you put that. It's just like, yeah, it's
Yeah, there is this sweetness and in intimacy.
yeah. Yeah. It's just because it seemingly quite recently, just I don't know, like it was like a recognition. It wasn't like it's not something new. Like it doesn't make sense to just anyway. I try to describe things like with dualistic language. It just doesn't seem to make
Yeah,
sense, and
we have only that language, that way of expressing.
yeah. There was the
This
four.
is human experiencing, human expression, human experiencing.
Yeah. There's a thought come up today. Oh, so this is just going to be pretending that all this, all this story, what others tell me is real. It's just a pretending of that, and it just, like playing a character on a TV show. I just keep
No,
playing.
no, it's not like that. You notice that it's not like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What comes from
Yeah.
here? What comes from here is never true. Never ever true. Like this here is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just whatever. Maybe it's just like whatever comes out, whatever it expressed. It doesn't mean like there's still, there's still belief like in that sort of thing here, and it does. But it's yeah, it's just I just want to sort of like like sometimes now I just want to talk about it to
Mhm.
like loved ones especially, but
Yeah,
um
you're
I don't know about
you
that.
you have space for that. You deserve space for that. You deserve deserve is not even the right word. Yeah,
Mm,
and there is a space for that. You're always welcome, most welcome to the meetings. You know, we host meetings almost each week, in which meetings we meet everything which is arising. There is a space for sharing, for everything.
yeah, it's
And
just it's
I know how precious is that. I mean, I know because apart from Lubo, I cannot share with anyone else. Of course, in YouTube, of course, I can share, but it's so precious for me. I mean, our gatherings are so precious
yeah, it's just
because,
yeah, it's just with my two girls, just our time difference. It's like usually
yeah, it's very early for
six or
you.
seven in the morning,
Yeah, I
so it
know.
can be quite busy at that that time trying to get them ready for the day, like when it's school time, and yeah,
Yeah, I know, but anyway, the time will
yeah. Anyway,
there will be a there will be a window, a space for that.
yeah,
You see, yeah, I mean, this impulse to arrange, not arrange, but to participate in that meeting is also that space opens up.
yeah, yeah. It's quite weird, like it's like the whole the whole universe sort of works in a way that if like something that's inspired is meant to happen, like it just unfolds like quite
Exactly.
easily.
Yeah, the whole universe
Yeah,
follows the experience, follows what's happening here. Uh, and when there is nothing in the way, this happens quite effortlessly, lighter, easier, joyful.
yeah,
We all know that.
yeah. That's yes, we do, and
I'm
uh,
trying to escape
I I
that.
feel like oh
I don't know how.
yeah, the
It's
sun is
so.
just the
Maybe I should move the chair. Oh, Tanya, so lovely
you can
to.
do that if you like.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. So lovely to be
Okay.
with you here. I'm afraid we need to finish because we start late, and
Oh, okay.
I'm having another meeting
That's all
like
right.
after 5 minutes. But yeah,
Okay.
um, I don't know what to say. Say big thank you to you first, and
That's all right.
yeah, thank you for willingness and openness to share. Thank you for reaching out.
Yeah, no, thank you. Like, there's the sun behind you, but like, as well as the resonance, there's a kind of a radiance
Mm.
as well.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah, I don't.
the same there, seemingly there. That's why there is
Yeah,
this resonance. I'm going to stop the recording
yeah.
now.